Hey.
What's up?
Hello, it's On the Bench on Citrus TV. Marcus White alongside Tyler Cass. And Tyler, on a scale of 17 to 38, how excited are you to talk SU sports right now? Are you down with OPP? Well, you know me. Orange Press Pass starts right now on the Orange Television Network. How did Syracuse softball escape the Central New York cold? By going back to Cali to play in the Stacy Winsberg Memorial Tournament. There has been an awakening. Have you felt it? No, it's not the dark side and the light. It's SU volleyball. The Orange is off to its best start since head coach Leonard Yellen took over in 2012, and SU had a chance to move into a tie for third in the ACC with a win against UVA on Sunday. Wraparound attempt for Penn State, no good. So we go to the third overtime, and there, Stephanie Grassi ends it. The Orange wins 3-2 in triple overtime. What a time to be alive for Paul Flanagan's squad. The playoffs are a new season, and the Orange is still breathing after the longest game in program history. Michael Gbinije and the Orange coming in having won 8 of their last 9 games, and early, it looked like the Orange were going to be off to a good start. Michael Gbinije in transition finds Tyler Roberson open under the basket for the first bucket of the game. Syracuse takes a quick 2-0 lead. It'd be a little over 2 minutes before either team scored another basket. This time, Malachi Richardson from deep, 5-0 Syracuse. And then Michael Gbinije will get things going here in transition. Frank Howard with the dish. Gbinije with the slam. 8-2 Orange, all SU early on. SU fans, they traveled well to Charlottesville. Not sure about that facial hair, though. Second quarter, Syracuse tied 14-14, and Eric Dungy with the run straight out of Tecmo Bowl throws in a hurdle for good measure. Syracuse leads 21-14 at the half. Fast forward to the fourth quarter now. Syracuse leads 24-21. Third and 15. Looks like they get the stop against the Cavaliers, but just hold on 1 second. That play is coming back for a 15-yard face mask penalty against Ron Thompson. That would set up an Ian Fry field goal from 25 yards out, and we're tied at 24 heading into overtime. Third overtime, Syracuse tied at 38, and Cole Murphy misses. Wide right, and on the next possession, the Wahoos would take advantage. Jordan Ellis gets the carry from 3 yards out and finds Hayter, giving the Wahoos a 44-38 win over the Orange. Syracuse leaves Charlottesville dejected with its third straight loss and drops to 3-3 on the season. The second time was the charm here for Syracuse in the ACC tournament as the Orange takes home its first ever ACC tournament crown after beating the Duke Blue Devils 15-14 here at PPL Park. Jim Boeheim returned to his normal seat on the Carrier Dome bench, but the Tar Heels spoiled his homecoming. UNC leaves the Carrier Dome with an 84-73 win as Syracuse drops to 0-4 in ACC play. The last time Syracuse and Georgetown met in the Verizon Center was as Big East rivals. That's not the only thing that's changed since 2013, as Syracuse played its first game against Georgetown without Jim Boeheim involved since 1959, losing to the Hoyas 79-72. After the game, the team talked about just how much they missed their head coach. Fifth deficit in the second half that proved to be too much as Johns Hopkins withstands the Orange's late push to advance to the Final Four.
Syracuse does lose by 10. I mean, could you sense with the crowd, with the players, that there was a moral victory had at the Carrier Dome today?
The players might say there wasn't a moral victory, but I definitely got the sense that they were satisfied with their performance. Zaire Franklin even mentioned that the players talked about, we know that Leonard Fournette's going to rip off some big runs on us. It's just a matter of staying in the game and not allowing yourselves to get down about that. Fournette had a big day, and I think there were some plays in the secondary they'd like to have back, but you really can't ask for much more than losing by 10 to the number 8 team in the country when you're already down your starting quarterback and down to your fifth-string starter and also missing one of your biggest offensive weapons in Irv Phillips. Syracuse fans have seen plenty of legendary running backs wear orange, but today it was an opposing running back who impressed. LSU star Leonard Fournette ran for over 200 yards as number 8 LSU came into the Carrier Dome and beat Syracuse 34-24. The Orange hung around for a while, but Fournette and the Tigers were just too much to handle.
Any team we play, can't sleep on them. You know, that's a great team we played against. You know, a lot of good athletes out there. You know, great coaching.
You get a chance to play a Heisman Trophy candidate, you want to knock him backwards, you want to get after him, and you want him to no longer be in the Heisman race after you play him. That's the truth of it. and I know Fournette would appreciate me saying the truth. He's a great player. He's going to do extremely well for himself.
He's really explosive. That's one thing I couldn't say. You know, his vision is up there. You know what I mean? He's able to read his line and see his seam and hit it full speed. And once he hits the second level, it's over.
Syracuse now has the week off, and with that, a chance to get healthy. Coach Schaefer says he hopes that quarterback Eric Dungey is able to rejoin the team when it takes on South Florida on October 10th. Reporting from the Carrier Dome, Marcus White, Citrus TV. Of all the people in Syracuse cheering Arsenal's win yesterday, a group of fans at Jay Ryan's Pub in downtown may just have cheered the loudest. But they were not the only Premier League fans in the city or even downtown yesterday, as interest in English soccer continues to grow. Breakfast and soccer are on the menu at Jay Ryan's Pub in downtown Syracuse on weekend mornings. That's because the pub is home to the Syracuse Gooners, a supporters group of the English soccer club Arsenal. Doug Farfia started the group this past August.
Our afternoon games, the ones that start 10 and later, we get 15, 20 people usually, sometimes a little bit more depending on the caliber of opposition. This morning, for example, we started at 8:30, so we have a few less.
The group has even already started some unique traditions.
I call it the pillar of assists. I'm a lifelong baseball player, and when a guy's pitching, they put the K's up around the stadium when he's getting like 10, 11 strikeouts, and I figured why not do something similar with Ozone.
Those traditions help make the Gooners an officially recognized supporters group of the Premier League club, a little faster than usual.
We were supposed to go through a 6-month probationary period, and they let us be an official chapter in 4 months because they saw we were doing really good things.
Jay Ryan's Pub is not the only place in Syracuse to catch a Premier League game on the weekends. In fact, you don't have to walk very far at all to get to the other spot. It's right around the corner at Wolf's Beer Garden. Wolf's opened about 3 months ago. It is where local fans of teams other than Arsenal tend to meet. That means fans of red and blue often watch games together. But this corner of downtown Syracuse is not the only place where interest in the English Premier League has grown. The Premier League's TV ratings in the U.S. are growing every year. Viewership is not as large as the 4 major North American sports, but its average viewer is younger than all 4 of those leagues. NBC Sports renewed its contract with the Premier League for nearly $1 billion in August, in large part because of that audience.
While the ratings might not be there right now and the numbers might not be there now, they're making a prediction that in the future that's going to be there.
If that prediction comes true, Premier League fans in the U.S. will have plenty of reason to cheer. The Gooners are Syracuse's largest supporters group for a Premier League club, but they aren't even the only one that meets at Jay Ryan's. Syracuse's American Outlaws chapter also meets there to watch U.S. men's and women's national team games. Jake and Nicole, back to you.